मेरे प्यारे दोस्तों, चलो फिर आज की स्टोरी स्टार्ट करते हैं। मैं रीड कर रही हूँ एवरग्रीन स्टोरीज ऑफ मुल्ला नसीरुद्दीन। लेट्स स्टार्ट। The name of the story is First Job. As Nasru grew up into an intelligent, witty teenager, he continued to study in the Madarasa, hoping to become a mullah one day. Since his dad wasn't a rich man, Nasru's family often found it hard to make ends meet. So Nasru decided to study during the day and work in the evenings. He spoke to his dad about it. His dad was not very happy. He said, Nasru, your studies come first. You have to study hard if you want to become a mullah. If you start working, you will not pay attention in class. Nasru replied, Dad, I may be lazy and playful, but I am a good student. I promise you that I will not let the work affect my studies. Nasru's dad realized that Nasru meant what he was saying, so he agreed to help Nasru find a job that he could do after school. Nasru's dad was a merchant and had many friends. When he told his friends that his son Nasru was looking out for a part-time job, one of them immediately said, Hey, I know a rich landlord who is looking for someone to help him in the house. I will tell him about Nasru. After a few days, the rich landlord sent for Nasru. Happy and excited as Nasru rushed over to landlord house. The landlord liked Nasru at once and offered him a part-time job. Nasru rushed home and told his mom and dad the good news. From that day onwards, he would go to the Madarasa and study in the morning. Then after a short lunch break, he would go to the landlord house. There he would help the cook by buying things from the shop. He would help the landlord by noting down all the amount that people had to given him. The landlord realized that Nasru was a very intelligent and witty boy and gave him an extra gold coins every day. Nasru was happy to be working for the rich landlord, so he was extra careful about doing his work. One day the landlord had some guests who dropped in to visit him on their way to another town, unprepared for their visit. See the picture of this. The cook asked Nasru to rush down to the shop and buy 3 eggs so that she could make a snack for the guest. Nasru nodded his head and ran out of the house. He returned after a while, walking slowly with something in his hand. He went over to the cook, who was very angry because Nasru had taken such a long time to return. The cook asked Nasru, What is this? Nasru opened his hands and to show that he had 1 egg carefully held in his hand. The cook shouted, What? 1 egg? Didn't I tell you to bring 3? Go get the other eggs at once. Run. Nasru gave the egg to the cook and ran out. He returned after a while, once again walking slowly with something in his hand. When the cook found that he had once again brought just 1 egg, she called out to the landlord, Master, please come here. This boy is trying to act funny while I am trying to prepare something for your guest. The landlord was surprised to hear a complaint about Nasru. He called out to Nasru, Boy, what is wrong? Nasru explained, Master, the cook. This is the picture of that. The cook asked me to get her 3 eggs. I fetched them one by one so that they would not break. I was just trying to do a good job. The landlord realized that Nasru was telling the truth and said, Okay, next time to be more efficient, try and plan ahead and do many tasks at once. Now go and get the other egg quickly. Nasru ran out once again and got the last egg. Many weeks later, the landlord fell ill after eating some food in hotel. He returned home and complained of stomach pain. The pain becomes worse and the landlord feared that he was going to die. He called out to Nasru, "Boy, go and call the doctor. I need some medicine or I will die." Nasru did not hesitate an instant. He ran out of the house as quick as he could. He returned with the doctor. The doctor gave the landlord a checkup and found that the landlord had indigestion. He gave the landlord some medicine and the landlord felt well at once. The landlord got up and thanked Nasru for bringing the doctor so quickly. As he walked towards the door, the landlord noticed 4 people standing outside. He asked Nasru, "Who are these people, boy?" दोस्तों, अगर मेरे वीडियो आपको पसंद आ रहे हैं तो प्लीज़ लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब कीजिए. एट द एंड ऑफ दिस वीडियो आई विल टेल यू द मॉरल वैल्यू. प्लीज़ ये वीडियो लास्ट तक देखिए. Nasru gave him a shy smile and said, "I asked them to come here, master." The landlord was shocked. He asked, "Who are they? Why did you bring them here?" Nasru replied, "I was just trying to be more efficient and do many tasks at the same time, master, just like you told me." The landlord did not understand what Nasru was saying. Nasru continued, "I brought a chemist so that he could give you medicine as soon as you want. I brought a coal seller so that he could build a fire to keep you warm. And I brought a priest to pray for your speedy recovery." The landlord was pleased. He smiled and asked Nasru, "But what about the 4th person? Why did you bring him?" Nasru looked very shy as he said, "Oh, he's the coffin maker. I thought we might need him in case the doctor, chemist and coal seller and priest could not save your life." The landlord burst out laughing. He realized that this innocent boy was just trying to do a good job. He rewarded Nasru with a bag of gold coins for having tried so hard. This is the all about the story. कैसे लगी आपको ये स्टोरी दोस्तों? Please tell me in the comment. So, I am going to tell you the moral value. Today's moral value is honesty is the best policy. So, इसका मीनिंग आपको नहीं पता होगा तो प्लीज़ डू सर्च दैट एंड मुझे कमेंट में बताइए. इसका मीनिंग मैं आपको अगले वीडियो में बताऊंगी ज़रूर. थैंक यू मेरे प्यारे दोस्तों. बाय बाय.